have reached a historic moment. It's time for the first drive. If she'll run, this is the first time with the exhaust, so let's give it a go. I just step in, still got no doors. Here we go. A bit of choke. Oh, a bit more choke. And typically it just starts raining. Brakes work. I've got no shock absorbers, so it's even more bouncy than normal. It's Christmas Day and I'm in our greenhouse where I'm going to apply Plasticoat sealer to these headlamp bulbs, and then that's pretty much my paint work complete until I get a chance to do the rear wings, which is out of the scope of the current get an MOT at all costs mission. Right, I didn't go entirely to plan because the needle had clogged up on this, but what seems to have worked is just dropping in some surgical spirit and it now sprays again. So I'm just going to clear the nozzle outside and then paint my bowls. It's now Boxing Day and I'm cracking on. We've had the car running, as hopefully you've seen in a previous video clip. So now it's just a case of refining it and getting it back together again. At the moment I've got no fan on. Here is the cooling fan. I've had to remove that to access the points. If we look in here, here are the points. I've had to replace the entire points box because my electronic ignition packed up. So I've got a condenser fitted down here. Condenser's notoriously unreliable, so I'm just going to have to hope it'll behave until I can sort something out better ignition wise. So this is why the ignition can be a bit of a pain, because you have to get the fan off to access them. And you can also see the oil cooler here, and there's your alternator belt. So I need to get the ignition timing spot on before I can reassemble the front of the car, because I need it running better, so I can sort out some exhaust clamp leaks, and then I can get the front bodywork back on. Let's see if I can do that today. Oh, there's a timing light. I don't have a strobe, so I'm using this side indicator unit to tell me when the points are open. So that seems to have worked. I've rotated the points box, and as you can see, that cam is now opening the points, which makes the light come on. So that's the point. It'll create my spark to go to the spark plugs. So you can see I've got my light there, and there's my timing mark perfectly aligned. Now actually, that isn't ideal, because the Citroen 2CV, that setting is set for leaded fuel. With unleaded fuel it burns a bit hotter, which can cause pinking or that rattling noise you can get when the engine's under load. So I actually need to retard it a bit. So I'm probably going to turn the engine on a tuff and set the timing at that point, and we'll see if that's okay. It's going to be a while until I can take a test drive, unfortunately, because if you're setting the timing statically, you're playing a bit by trial and error. Which is why it's far better to set it with a strobe. So I'm going to tweak it and call that job done. Get the fan back on, start playing with the exhaust, and crack on with the project. Here we go then, she's running. The fan is refitted and going round. Sounds like an exhaust leak to me though, so I'm going to try and trace it with this bit of pipe. I'm going to jam one piece in my ear and then try and wave the other end around the clamp. And now I'm going to see if I can make you hear that. Try and work out where the microphone is on the phone. But there's definitely a blow on that clamp. So I was going to see if I can sort that out. I'm going to leave the engine running because the battery's quite flat, and I'm hoping this will charge it up a bit. Well, at long last, she seems to be running quite nicely. Bit of a schoolboy error. She started misfiring and generally misbehaving. Changing the coil is always a good idea in those situations. Clearly that was a bit of a duff one. So swapped the coil, had to jump start it with the ZX, and she's running beautifully. So now I can get on with putting her back together again. Well, looky here, we have a 2CV with wings, headlamps and everything all fitted. It's been a slightly frustrating day chasing various electrical faults. That's because I've upgraded the fuse box to a bladed one rather than the glass fuses, because they're quite hard to find, and I got it wrong twice, so I've had to chase faults around, but we're all my own doing. So we've got the wings in place. The fitment isn't superb, but only pretty much like it was before. I need a bit of argy-bargy to get in place. But they're now there. I now need to wire these indicators up. Obviously still need to fit the hood, still need to fit the rear wing on this side, and the side glass still hasn't been fitted. So some progress, we are getting there slowly. As you can see, the bonnet is fitted. It's only a trowel fitting. I haven't got the full catch at the moment, so really it's just there just so I can check that it does actually fit, and it's given me a chance to lubricate the hinge. Because it's just a simple sliding hinge. You just literally slide the bonnet on along that hinge. Front door built up and fitted. Haven't got the rears on yet. I'm still battling this rear wing. This one's not going back on. It's been deemed too rubbish, so I need to track down another wing, which means no MOT this week. I've got the side glass in, still need to clean that up. That's quite a challenge, and I must thank my good lady wife for having the patience to actually get these windows fitted. Not what I'd describe easy. And I'm just about to fit shock absorbers. So let's just demonstrate what things are like at the moment. Rather bouncy, so hopefully when I put the shock absorbers on, it won't bounce so much. That seems better. No longer will I feel seasick when I clamber into my 2CV. So that kind of brings us up to date with the project. It's all little stuff going on at the moment, like fitting the windscreen washer and mud flaps. And obviously we've got these doors, but until I can get that wing replaced, there's not an awful lot more I can do. So stay tuned for the next video, in which case hopefully we'll be taking the old girl for her first drive on the road for 2 years, and see if we can get an MOT, and then maybe we can have a bit of a road trip away. Find out more next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again.